Fine, squad. You're under arrest. Oh, please don't move! Go, go, go!
Get down! Stay down!
Look, on the floor! Shut up! You all right?
Talking to me. I'm fine, Gov.
Nice work.
Couldn't have done it without him.
No, do not, you're crazy.
I know, I'm seeing someone about it. Now get up!
She'll do. You bet. You've got no chance. 20 quid. Done.
Okay. I'll say goodbye then. Why are you being like this?
Say goodbye to your daddy, darling.
Hey, little man. Hey. You gonna be good for mommy? You're not. You're not. I love you, you know that.
Just go.
I'll be in touch.
Frank?
Dalton say anything? He usually does.
Nothing memorable. Anna's booking him in downstairs now.
Excellent. Well, how was she?
First class. Dalton was trying to get away. She had him on the deck, 2 seconds flat face on the floor. It was terrifying.
What does Bob think?
Oh, Bob reckons he's going to give her one.
We're on.
Right. Let's go.
Danny boy.
What'd I tell you? He's the man.
Okay. We'll be ready tomorrow.
It's not cheap, you know.
And neither am I.
You look to raise the money all from one job. I don't know any bank that carry that amount of cash at any one branch.
Then it's a good job it's not your problem.
Just wanted to say how good I thought you were this morning.
Oh, right.
Because the blokes will never say it. But they know. And while we're on the subject, I think there's some things you should know about the squad.
Well, thanks.
It's obvious which of the blokes are pig ugly. It's not so clear as who you can trust to buy you a drink without them trying to stick their tongues down your throat.
OK. Tell me, Scott, is he married?
Yeah, super glued. Wife, child, house.
Fine.
Why? To you?
No, 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 he's too wild for me.
You married?
No. What about Oxford? One who's not here.
Oh, straight. Nice. Married.
No, I mean, does he dress like that for a bet?
Don't ever say that to me.
No, I'm serious. Someone should tell him the 18 went off the air years ago.
You'll get us the sack.
OK, let's get serious. Bob Tate.
He's fat, he's round.
His arse is on the ground.
Yeah. Do you know he's been married twice? You wouldn't believe how many women find him attractive.
Oh, you're right, I wouldn't believe it. OK, last one. Donachie. I can't quite figure him out. Is he the still waters run deep sort, or just shallow and stupid?
No, actually, he's very nice, really.
Your mate's downstairs said he's got some information kicking up a bit of a fuss. Oh, and ladies, it's not my arse that's on the ground.
And
Want to do a deal?
You watch too much TV.
You need to hear this.
Okay. Van's coming to pick you up in 10 minutes.
If I tell you about this thing, we can talk about what happened this afternoon.
9 minutes.
You have a police boy undercover.
What you saying, Dalton?
Me know about him, cause the gang them know about him. Them know say him black, them know say him undercover, and them know say him coming. Food nice.
I like food. I don't like to think of it as just fuel, you know?
So, how long you been here?
London,
England.
6 years.
You miss Jamaica?
Why? I don't miss going to jail, you know, rude boy.
How come you know Boyd?
Hey, man, don't you worry, man. We're well connected, right? Don't you worry, man. We're solid.
I've been to Jamaica.
Yeah?
We did stuff in and out of there for a while. Kingston. Nice. But then, you know, we got to look around. Montego Bay, Black River, Albany. That was nice. Which part are you from?
Kingston, Jonestown.
Jonestown? Man, that's a wicked part of town. And all of them planes flying over all the time, eh?
Planes? Planes? Look, if you don't trust me, don't deal. Fine. Me will just walk away. But don't mess with me here, sir. My boy said on the straight. So talk straight, not like some pussy.
I apologize.
We're going to need to know how you came by this information, Dalton.
I went through the trouble of finding out. Last week I crossed a guy in a club about a woman. Next thing him draw a handgun upon me. He was well connected, and I get my warning.
Who from?
Do you know the names of this gang?
What do you know?
Me know. You think you have an informer. Word is, them have him.
What do you mean they have him?
Your boy up on the inside supposed to tell you what's happening. Him telling you what's not happening.
You've got to be more specific, Dalton. What are you giving us? It's worse than useless.
Yeah? About an hour ago, on Black Police Boy. Supposed to figure out how to take down some heavies from Manchester. Or make me tell Uno that not going to happen. Worse, your boy fixing how to get stuck in one box. You still say me don't give you nothing?
Stay there.
If he knows about it, and he obviously does, I don't see how it can't be right.
This op was set up by the drug squad, is that right?
Them and the Manchester police. DCI up there's a guy called Ray Vernon, Serious Crime Squad.
I'll give him a ring.
We've got the tracker on Alan's car, there's no problem finding it.
It's your call.
We've got to go and get him.
He's a cowboy.
So, is how you want to do this? Meet up here again this evening?
Fine. We can maybe go out, have a bit of fun.
Nice. Nice and fabulous. Then tomorrow, after the job done?
Bring your stuff, we'll deal.
What time? Wait. When y'all gonna crack the bank?
3.
So when y'all gonna reach back here?
About 4.
You sure? On a Friday? It's a rush hour business, you know?
It's less than a mile from here. We'll be here.
Come.
Oh, there is one more thing. What should I do with this?
How want that?
It's the tracking device from your car.
We're in position. Are you ready?
Ready.
Go, go, go!
Come on, boys!
Bingo, you got anything?
Nothing, Gov.
Coming in.
Door's locked.
No, it isn't.
Gov. Lads.
Don't touch anything.
I did not know he was a cop. I swear to God. I'm telling you, Danny, he was introduced to me as a big-time posse member, well-connected in Jamaica. What can I say? I messed up. It's my fault. I hold my hands up. You've every right to get annoyed, but the truth is, I did not know. Never. On the Bible.
Shoot the prat.
No! Shoot him! He's the cop. He's the one who's going to have you taken out. Look, if you don't like the idea, I'll do it. I'll shoot him. I'm telling you, I'm happy to do it. Just give me the gun. I'll do it now.
Information was that a two-man team would travel down from Manchester and carry out one, possibly a series of armed robberies. The money from those raids would be used to buy cocaine, which the gang would then turn into crack. Manchester couldn't turn up any names for us, so Alan was posing as a major drug supplier in order to try and identify the gang and their targets.
Manchester police gave us John Boyd as the London connection. The last time we heard from Alan, he was in touch with Boyd.
Yeah, forensics are going over the flat for prints, but at the moment there's really nothing much else we can do except hang on and hope that he gets in touch. Maybe that Alan can get a call to us, in which case I'm gonna need volunteers to help man the phones overnight.
We're getting a curry in. Do you want one?
Sure. What are they doing?
Watching the box.
I'll give him till 12. That's 4 hours after he said he'd call.
I think everyone's happy to stay as long as he...
Not if he's not called by then.
Anything?
Clean, except for a pre-programmed number. If he leaves it on, they can get a fix on it. Know where the call was to?
Yellow Pages?
Cop shop.
Big deal, man.
No, not just any old cop shop.
Hang on, who's he? Parker. Oh, where did he come from?
Did he shoot the hooker?
No, it was Kenyon. Parker's Robert's brother-in-law. Roberts is the hitman who bumped off the wrong dealer week before last. Shot his wife in a revenge killing, the same episode as the murder of that blind girl, don't you remember?
You want to get out more?
Come on.
Stick to this.
You know what the problem is? Too many cop shows.
Flying squad.
No number stored.
I could have been a policeman. All the social and environmental factors were there. Semi-skilled father, reasonable education, vague concern for the welfare of society as a whole. Then I met one. Met a few. Me, Watts. Whole group of us that had grown up together. And the ones we came up against, they were petty, mean, small, looking to lift you for nothing. They'd do you for possession, and then you'd catch up with them a few hours later in shebeens and that. Moss side, before the war started. They'd be out of it, smoking, snorting, whatever. Bad apples, right? They thought they had it sorted. They wouldn't even come round in a tank now. I had nothing but contempt for them. All of us felt the same. So, you know what we did? Ask me.
What did you do?
We worked out a long-term plan. We saw what was happening. We made sure we'd be there, on top of it. 7 of us still are. One of them's a DCI.
Bent.
That's a relative term. In 10 years' time, maybe even 5, it'll be legal. Dope, coke, smack.
I don't think so.
Think a bit harder. This country can't afford it.
Won't happen.
Listen, when everyone finally tires of replacing their nick videos, when the jowls are so full of junkies even the new ones are overflowing. In other words, when the middle classes have finally had enough, it'll be legal.
Sometimes people need to be protected from themselves.
Yeah. I should have stopped you shoving coke up your nose.
I meant people who dis...
You meant everyone else except you. No, it's not the drug that's the crime. It's not the drug that people need protecting from. It's the dealer.
That's what the police do. Protect people from the criminal.
Protect people. You want to protect people. Protect him. Let me see you protect Boyd. Come on! Come on. Be a policeman.
You catch them people yet?
No. Dalton, we think the gang intend to move tomorrow, either against a bank or a building society.
Hold on. I'm not talking about bank or building society. Me never said nothing about no bank. This undercover police boy, him dead yet?
We don't think so.
Them keeping him alive.
Why?
Let me help you with this thing about them charges against me.
We can communicate to your trial judge that you are being cooperative. Could be the difference between 5 and 15.
Manchester. These people have plenty of money. Them don't need no money.
Maybe they're down just to buy drugs.
No. Them not going trade outside them own territory. They don't know whose toes them going to step on. Anyhow, them have all the drugs them need. You know what I mean? It's their business. You're not going to catch these people, you know. Them already see you coming once. But me? Them don't see me. Let me out of here. Me find them.
Dalton, you're not going to make bail, let alone the front door.
Look, I have unfinished business with this boy too, you know.
Nice try.
Remember, he's your friend.
The cop you've been talking to in Manchester is Ray Vernon. He's a friend. He's the one who gave you the Duff information. I want to know who first let the news to the Met that we were coming to London. It was another cop in Manchester, right? He contacted your drug squad. Now, tell me his name. And on my word of honor, and I do have one, I'll let you go. If you don't, by the same token, I promise I will kill you.
What if he doesn't ring?
First thing tomorrow, get onto the Manchester police. See if they can come up with a possible ID on some of the gang. Get in touch with the NCIS, drug squad. Have another go at Macquarie.
What do you tell Bryony?
What do you mean?
About Alan? About what's happened?
Won't tell her anything.
What do you mean?
What can I say? It's an operation in progress. She can't know anything.
He could be dead.
Yeah.
She's his wife.
What do I say? Hello, Bryony, this is Charlie Scott. Your husband might be dead.
You can't just pretend nothing's happened. You have to tell us something.
What good will it do?
What if it was me? What if it was me, Charlie?
It has been. More than once.
Hi, I'm the person holding your policeman. Just so you know, I'm not lying. He came with John Boyd, and his cover name was Fulton.
Okay, look, let me speak to him. Let me talk to him so we know he's all right.
I'm not going to do that.
Come on, we have to know he's alive.
Carry on like this, and you won't have to worry because he'll be dead.
Oh, okay, wait, let me get a pen and...
You won't trace this call. I'm telling you to let us get on with what we've got to do, and you'll get your friend back in the best of health.
Yeah, listen, my name's D.I. Scott. I'm in charge of this investigation.
Go on.
I can't do what you ask. There's no way I can sanction that sort of crime.
Okay. Tell me what sort of crime you could sanction.
Listen,
Go away and talk to who you got to talk to. I'll call back to see if we have a deal.
Hold on a minute.
Thanks. Mobile, untraceable.
You really don't know what we're doing, do you? None of you.
You're on the outside and you were looking for these people. Who would you talk to?
Look, man, you know say it don't go like that.
What does it go like?
When me meet people, them talk to me call me, not call who them know.
You're looking at 10 to 12 for armed robbery. Now, do you want the chance to reduce that figure or not?
Look, me can give you names, all addresses. That don't say nothing. Them not going to talk to Uno.
In all the years I've known him, he's always tried to talk himself out of jail. Twice he did.
It's got to be worth a try.
I'd have to clear it higher up. And I know what the Yard would say.
In which case, why don't you just tell them they're kissing one of our finest officers goodbye? Huh?
Ray? Any luck? No, me neither. No name. Good news is he doesn't seem to know anything else. Well, now we've grabbed them both, no need not to carry on. As long as the police down here are still in the dark. Okay. Bye.
We'll be able to hear every word, okay? There'll also be people outside all the doors, you understand?
I understand. She can pass for your girlfriend, Jim.
You don't think she's a bit old?
Dalton, how you doing?
I'm all right now, still, you know?
I hear you had some hustle.
I don't know, man. Them police boy have to catch me first. Sugar, DJ Leonard.
All right.
Girl, forget him. Don, what's happening?
A piece of trouble me have here.
Yeah.
The guy near.
Forget him. That's just a waste of time. You don't want or need that kind of trouble. This man ain't no rude boy gangster. He's fixed with the police.
Police?
We hear you've been fixed by the police.
Look, help me out, man. Give me a name.
Look, I ain't got no name. But let me give you a word of advice, Don. Leave him alone. He's fighting a big war up in Manchester, and he's gotta get back there soon. I say that's when you ain't got to worry.
Listen, man. If word go around that a guy come from out of town and disrespect me, so I have troubles already, man.
How'd it go?
One theory is the villains have gotten in with the police.
Met or Manchester?
I don't know, but it makes sense of how they knew Alan was job.
Fine squad.
About time. I've been waiting for 5 minutes.
Gov, it's them.
DI Scott, Flying Squad.
Don't you care if your man's still alive or not?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm the officer you spoke to the last time you called.
Good, then we can be quick about this.
Hold on a minute.
Deal or no deal, that's all I want to know.
You've got to realize it can't be as simple as that.
Wrong. This is business. I'm offering you a deal.
Wait. We need to know how and when you'll return him.
Yes or no, or I'm burying him.
Please. I want to hear his voice. I need proof he's still alive.
No need. You just killed him.
He says they're gonna kill him.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, please, Bryony, come in. Come in.
In the beginning, it was okay. Wearing different clothes, talking weird. It's fine. It was even a bit funny. Then he changed the way he ate. Stopped talking altogether. Started losing his temper. Last week, just before he left, I was almost glad to see him go in the end. I want you to be honest with me, Charlie.
Bryony, it's just a job, you know. To do what Alan's doing, it's not enough that he just pretends. If he doesn't become who he's supposed to be, if he doesn't totally take on that identity, there's more of a chance that he'd,
What?
He hasn't changed, Bryony, I promise you.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes, night before last.
How was he?
He was fine. He told me to tell you that he loved you.
Did he?
And he told me what to get for Rob's birthday.
When will he be finished on this job?
Well, it's hard to tell. I can't see it being more than a couple of days.
Hi.
Grace.
The governor wants you.
Sorry, Bryony, I'm gonna have to go.
Sure, it's okay. I've got to get back. Thanks, Charlie. Sorry to be such a pain. You're a good man. See you at the birthday party. Don't forget.
I do not renege on my promises. I want a name. You can save yourself by giving it to me.
What are you gonna do to me?
Think positive. You could be out of here in 2 minutes.
You promise?
I promise.
Im, what's easier, man?
No villain's gonna kill a cop that lightly. And if, as you say, he's not stupid, then all the more reason he won't.
A fingerprint branch had some possibles on prints from the flat. National Criminal Intelligence Service have come up with a Daniel Grant. 2 counts of possession 12 years ago, 1 of evading import duty in 1992. All the offences were committed in Manchester. His last known address was 2 Steer Street, Rushoe, Manchester.
At least it's a start.
I'm waiting for them to fax over the rest of what they got on him.
What's the matter?
We sent all the prints to Manchester Police as well. They phoned back and said they had no record of them.
Boyd came to you via Manchester.
All the info we got came out of Manchester CID, a DCI Vernon who's heading up the case.
I take it we've been sending everything we're doing back to them.
Right, no more contact with the Manchester police. If they ring, I want the name and rank of every officer making the call. I'll check out Vernon.
National Criminal Intelligence Service, Daniel Grant's details. He worked for 10 years as an international cargo coordinator.
A what?
Freight, import-export.
Right, get me the names of his previous employers. I want to know which shipping company.
Airlines. He worked on air freight. Mainstream Freight and Jet Freight Express. Express went bust, but Mainstream's a going concern and its head office
He's
is
in Manchester.
Yeah. Most of the trade's with Eastern Europe. I'm waiting on a list of incoming cargo flights over the next 24 hours. Their warehouse is at Heathrow.
Aren't you glad she's working for us?
Danny Grant. That's his name. Worked for a freight company, air cargo. If they were to ship in drugs by plane, cocaine, whereabouts in Eastern Europe would you expect them to come from?
We're not talking about.
He can get free access to the warehouse, bring stuff in and out without customs knowing. We think he's been using former contacts to bring drugs in by air to Heathrow.
You never hear what my friend Leonard said? This man, him and them people them fighting a turf war up there, so. A big war. You don't fight no war with cocaine. You forget guns. You understand me, I say? You go shopping out them way there for guns.
Handsets. Officers carrying are 81, 84, 52, 73, 37, and myself. Any casualties? The nearest hospitals are?
Yeah, West Middlesex and Twickenham.
Anna.
Yeah, I've got the team sheets. Radios, we'll use channel 7.
Cars.
Yep, sorted.
After arrest, I want Grant brought back here, take his mate to Cricklewood. Okay, listen up.
Right. Given there's been no further contact, we have to assume that the gang are ready to go. You've all heard what they're up to. It's pretty clear they're not messing about. Now, it's not too often that we can put our hands on our hearts and say that what we're doing is a matter of life and death. Well, this time, as you know only too well, it's true. Any questions? Okay, the time now is 9:10 precisely. Let's go.
OP1. We've got a clear view of the vehicle entrance to the warehouse and the east approach road.
Received. Any joy?
Negative.
OP2, can you hear me?
Come in, please.
Yes, this is OP2. Go ahead, Control.
How's it looking?
Fine. I can see the west approach to the warehouse. I can see the office beyond. In fact, I can see you.
Okay. Let's maintain radio silence until we get eyeball, okay?
Gov, there's a blue Bedford van just pulling into the approach road now. 30-year-old IC3 driving, but a blonde 35-year-old IC1 in the passenger seat. I think it's him.
Stand by. I've got control. The van's turning towards the warehouse entrance. They're loading the container now. Grant is at the rear of the vehicle. We don't want him dead. Repeat, we do not want him dead. Stand by. Attack! Go!
He's here! Alan! Found him! Hang on, okay? Alan!
Where is he?
I thought you'd be older.
You killed him.
I'm surprised someone like you could be so cavalier about tossing his life away.
You've no idea what I'm like.
Unskilled, working-class parents hovered at the periphery of the law, perhaps in trouble as a boy. Could have gone either way. But in the end, plumped for the police. Because you didn't have the brains or the self-confidence for further education.
Really?
Am I right? Oh, yes. I know what you're like.
It's amateur psychology, Grant. First year stuff.
It's above his head.
Where is he?
He'll turn up. A few months. Maybe a year.
Detective Constable Harris entered the interview room at 12:47. Interview suspended.
We never had a proper goodbye. I was angry, so were you. I didn't want our last goodbye to be a tear-filled one. I'll miss you. Say goodbye. I love you, Ellen. I'll always love you.
Forensic found traces of blood on his clothes. They've cross-matched it with Alan's. It's not the same.
Read the last page.
Managed to say his...
Who in Manchester?
Not Vernon.
Well, no.
Say his friend's probably Tony Watts. They're raiding most of the addresses on the list now, before the stuff at the airport hits the news.
Wow.
Exactly. Interview with Daniel Grant recommenced at 12:50 p.m.
Tony Watts. He must have been a close friend. You were at school together.
Were we?
This drugs stuff is odd, Danny. Officially, Manchester don't have a thing on you, yet we have 2 counts of possession when you're 17, plus the little bit of smuggling you got the sack for 4 years ago. It's on the national computer, but back home, nothing.
That'll be because a police officer can lift an LIO file locally, but he'd have to be a genius to wipe it off the national computer. Detective Chief Inspector Raymond Vernon. He's a good friend too, huh?
Who?
You went to university with him. He stayed on after you left. He then went on to Bramshill Police College, accelerated entry, highly commended, bravery award, anti-corruption drive. It's been a bad day for friends of yours, Danny.
He shot himself this morning.
That's the information we've been given. He left us a little note. I think he wanted to get 1 or 2 things off his chest, you know? Working class boys made good, you and your friends. You're not drug dealers at all, are you? You don't have any involvement in any kind of criminal activity. Except murder. Did it ever cross your mind you might get it wrong?
Too good for that.
If you've killed a police officer, I don't see how it can go much more wrong.
You killed criminals, right? You targeted them and killed them. You had the information, you had the knowledge. Why not take it to the law?
You don't mean the law. You mean the police. God, you people. What is the matter with you? Year in, year out, you fiddle around the fringes, and the men who are doing the real damage just laugh at it. You change nothing.
Oh, and you do.
We killed 2 people. Within 2 months, 8 major dealers were dead. Whole gangs convinced each was taking out the other. And so that in the end, they did.
And you're proud of that?
The only thing I'm not proud of is it took too long.
What, this was going to speed things up?
When we were growing up, we swore we'd do something. We wouldn't ponce on like the hand-wringing liberals. We wouldn't blame everyone else. We wouldn't be hypocrites like the right-wingers. We wouldn't abandon where we came from and those less lucky than us. And most of all, we wouldn't do nothing like the law.
Was the law doing nothing when it caught you?
I wasn't caught. I was betrayed.
Yeah, okay, you're right. One of your friends gave you up.
Nothing's perfect. No idea. No operation. We always knew it might fail. Who was it?
Which one?
Ah, it doesn't matter.
No, you're not telling me because it was a police officer.
No, I'm not telling you because that's not how you were caught.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
You were caught because you were stupid enough to end a nightclub row over a woman by sticking a gun into someone's stomach.
You're a liar.
Maybe you could get away with that up north, but all it got you here was noticed by everybody. You wasted all your time and energy and careful preparation in half a second's posturing. You're right. My psychology is crap. But isn't that known as attention-seeking?
Please. It's not going to help you now. Where is he?
What was his name?
His first name's Alan, that's all I'll tell you.
You didn't tell me that much. He gave up nothing. Did you know?
Know what?
The name of the man who betrayed us.
Of course he knew.
brave man.
Is he dead?
He was very loyal.
Where is he?
I liked him.
Is he dead?
You don't deserve him.
Maybe not. But in that case, he doesn't deserve to die either, does he? Where is he?
Yeah, there's something down here.
Is he dead?
Did I die?
Something like that, mate. Something like that.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robert. Happy birthday to you. Did you make a wish?
You must have done.
Next on Alibi, the cold case unit warm up another unsolved crime in Waking the Dead.